How's it going, everyone? It's your world champion here, and yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, things have been in the works over in my neck of the woods. I've been wanting to change this format of these videos, which took some planning on my end, and then Ghost of Tsushima came out, and that has had my attention for the longest time. Finally got around to trying this out, writing a script, just talking about this arc of Naruto, which is actually one of my personal favorites. So sit back, get yourself a nice cold beverage or snack, or both, and let's dive into the past as we take a look at the Kakashi Gaiden arc. So, like I've been doing with these arc reviews, we're going to keep going with just basically a synopsis of this story. And we're just going to kind of talk about it. And I'll give my final grade of it at the end. As we get to things here and there of things that I didn't like or things that I liked, I'll be sure to talk about them a little bit more. So, that's pretty much the difference in the format of these videos. Now, on to the main event. Starting this arc off, we see a young boy rushing to meet up with someone. He seems to be late and stumbles into his group of comrades very stumbly and very awkwardly. We look up to see a young Kakashi who has just been promoted to Jonin. Aren't you just so special? The boy rushing to them is Obito Uchiha, who is basically the worst Uchiha ever. I mean, seriously, he's a Chunin Uchiha without the Sharingan. Right? We then get introduced to Rin, the female of the team who, since she is a female, is reduced to being a medical ninja because Kishimoto can't write women any more badass than that. Take that as you will. And finally, we officially meet Minato Namikaze, also known as the fourth Hokage. He's the team leader and the baddest bitch on the planet. I'm a boss-ass bitch! No, seriously. We see some great action from Minato in this arc. He kills so many people and is the calm badass we know him to be in the few times that we've seen him. I mean, this is also the first time we see him proper in the series, besides just his back and in kind of a silhouette motion. Kakashi at this point is bashing Obito for being late, as Obito gives excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse on why he's late, saying things like, oh, there was this old lady that needed help with her groceries, so I stopped to help her. Great. Funny how Kakashi does this in the present time, little hypocrite, but, I mean, I guess we see where he's getting that from. And as all this goes on, Minato just kind of shrugs it off and tells Kakashi to basically get the stick out of his butt because it is a time to celebrate. It's Kakashi's first mission after being promoted to Jonin, and everyone brought gifts to celebrate. Rin gave him medicine that Kakashi really didn't appreciate too much. Minato gave him one of his kunai knives that has his little symbol and seal on it. And, great gifts for some great people. Kakashi, like the privileged kid he acts like, sticks his hand out to Obito, expecting a gift from him. Obito, being the hopeless loser that he is, didn't get Kakashi anything because he is a spoiled brat who doesn't deserve anything. It's like when you go to a friend's house for their birthday in elementary school and they get all these toys, then someone gives them socks. Seriously though, Kakashi here is a pain to be around. He's constantly berating Obito for being crap. He's talking down to Minato, his own sensei, and belittling Rin just because she gave him a medicine kit. This does all come to a head later, but we'll get to that point when we get to it. So the mission here is to destroy this bridge so the enemy ninja from the stone not only can get to the grass village or meet up with their troops that are surrounding the leaf, all that, they can get, their supplies to their troops, all that stuff. But I see a problem with this. A big problem. Now, we know jutsu are a thing in this world. We've seen people like Yamato create bridges out of wood. And then we see later on, ninjas from the stone village using Earth-style jutsu, which can pretty much make bridges. Literally, all they would have to do is make another bridge with Earth-style, and they can cross. The plan is dumb, and the mission is dumb. This is all dumb. This is a dumb thing in this world where people can literally create bridges out of anything that they so desire. But whatever. They split into two. Kakashi leading Rin and Obito to the bridge, and Minato is going to the front lines to deal with the enemy. But you would also think that a stealth mission, because they have to be stealthy when they go blow up this bridge, you would think with a stealth mission, you would want less people to move around in. But nah, we gotta send in the huge tank of a man like Minato to the front lines to do everyone's job. Whatever. As they get closer, the group runs into a scout. Minato very cautiously holds back to observe. But Kakashi, being the arrogant douche that he is, says, "Nah, let me try this new jutsu out that almost kills me because I don't have it perfected yet." And yeah, Kakashi almost dies here. This is actually the first time Kakashi uses the Chidori in a battle sense, so that's kind of cool. So he takes out about 19 of the clones, and the final guy almost takes him out with a counter. Luckily, Minato is there to save the day, and he warns Kakashi to be careful with this jutsu. He moves too fast and can't see the enemy's counters. But Kakashi is a strong, independent Jonin who don't need no sensei to tell him what to do. Obito also doesn't get away free. Oh, no. See, he cowered away from these clones that were attacking him and Rin. So Papa Minato has to put the tough love on now, telling Obito that he needs to grow up, stop crying because he didn't get dust in his eyes, he's wearing goggles, and be a ninja. Poor Obito needing to grow up. That night, Obito can't sleep and he goes to talk to Minato, who's on watch out duty. He wants to talk about Kakashi. Basically, Obito's saying that there's no way he and Kakashi could ever get along, and basically how Kakashi's a dick and all around complaining about him. And that's when Minato tells the story of the White Fang of the Leaf, Kakashi's dad. Apparently, he gave the Sannin a run for their money in power, so we don't get to see that, unfortunately. But he was a very strict man, again, very super powerful. So, besides being Kakashi's dad, he failed in a mission because he cared more about his comrades than the mission. So he wanted to make sure his comrades were safe and get back to the village safe and sound with everyone. But everyone in the village apparently hated that he did this, to the point that he committed suicide because he could not deal with it. This leaves Kakashi with the ideal of those who disobey the rules are scum. Well, okay, dude, sure. Let's just go with that. But this story does hit Obito, because the next morning, he's more receptive to Kakashi leading the mission. The group then splits to take care of this task. Alright, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Let's see some Minato action. Let's see him go full out. Oh. Okay. Well, I wonder how Kakashi's team's doing. Hey, yo, watch, I'm gonna eat this kid. Yeet! Oh. Well, shit. that could have gone better. So Rin gets captured, and Obito and Kakashi are fighting each other because Obito wants to go save Rin, while Kakashi wants to stick to the mission. Now, this is one of the best scenes in the arc, maybe even the series. We'll get to that. We have a fight of ideals being talked about here. The struggle of saving a life of someone precious to you, or sticking to your duty. Both sides have fair points, and we even see Kakashi have slight hesitation in his own words. Kakashi is speaking cold and callous about saving Rin and saying her gift was a tool that will be used, and how we are all tools to be used. Kakashi at this point has been nothing but a ninja robot, only to follow orders. He does this because of what happened to his father, who could not live with the guilt people kept giving him for disobeying his mission. We see all of that in this look of Kakashi. Obito also shows how much he has grown in this short amount of time by fighting Kakashi in his ideals. He is strictly disobeying orders and has a hard time understanding why Kakashi won't go against the mission and save Rin. It's at this point that we get Obito's words that Kakashi starts to use in the future. Obito claims that Kakashi's dad did nothing wrong, and that those who go against the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum. With those words, Obito leaves to find Rin, leaving Kakashi there to wallow in his own words, not knowing what to do and how to move forward. So we meet up with Obito, who's found the fodder stone ninja, and he attempts to attack them, but the guy's too good. Luckily, Kakashi Ex Machina swoops in and cuts the guy. It's Kakashi and Obito versus Fodder Ninja, who disappears into a camouflage jutsu. Kakashi gets his eye sliced because he, again, tries to save Obito. Useless Obito Uchiha. Can't do anything. He might as well die. Oh. Hello, Sharingan. Yup. Obito awakens to the Sharingan at this moment, and a simple stab of the kunai takes down the fodder ninja. With a one-eyed Kakashi and a newly Sharinganed Obito, they swoop in and save Rin. Good thing this ninja is also fodder. But then he does escape and piles a bunch of rocks onto the team. Obito pushes Kakashi away, and we are left with Kakashi and Rin surviving, while Obito, well, he's crushed by a huge hill of rocks. Only on his left side, of course, so it's fine. He'll get up and walk away. He'll walk it off. What's that? Oh. He's dying. Okay then, we're also doing that right now. So, Obito, in his dying moment, he realizes that he never gave Kakashi a gift for becoming a Jonin. And that's when Obito offers Kakashi his Sharingan, so he can see the future that Kakashi will, and so he can live well and protect Rin. After some quick eye surgery, seriously, that was so quick of Rin to remove 2 eyes and replace the one? Super quick. But Kakashi emerges from the rubble to confront the fodder ninja. The ninja makes fun of Kakashi because he's crying, but the eye opens to reveal the Sharingan. That's right, Kakashi of the Sharingan is finally born. The following scene is actually my favorite. The music swells and builds up as Kakashi goes in with his father's blade. It breaks upon impact, and he charges his Chidori and kills the ninja. The Chidori, thanks to the Sharingan, is finally complete, and they can all live happily ever... Nope, more fodder ninja use a burial jutsu. So Obito is buried and can't tell Rin how he feels, and laments on not being able to continue to grow his friendship with Kakashi. Sad days. The 2 young ninjas stand there, Kakashi ready to pounce. We actually do get a nice moment here with Rin, because it's obvious there's been this love triangle between Kakashi, Rin, and Obito. But she wants to kind of tell Kakashi her feelings for him, but she's nervous because they're about to die, so she kind of wants to let it be known how she feels about Kakashi. But Kakashi does brush this off, saying that he doesn't deserve to hear any of it, nor deserves her kindness, because he's pretty much going full emo here, saying that he's going to deny her love because not only did he know how Obito felt about her, but he is taking responsibility of pretty much being a dick. And he flat out tells her that he was going to leave her behind. So, yeah, he doesn't need your love, Rin. But after telling her all this, he runs in and charges his Chidori in one hand, his sensei's kunai in another, charging in for one final attack. After all is said and done, Kakashi finally wakes up. It's nighttime, and Minato is there, helping him and Rin. He's holding his kunai knife, so it's a good thing Kakashi had that on him, because Minato is so badass. he could sense Kakashi's chakra through the weapon and warped straight to them. A narration from the third Hokage lets us know that they blew up the bridge and they returned home with two legends being born on that day, both of them awaking the Sharingan. This is honestly one of my favorite arcs of the entire series. It's short, but it tells its story well. You get to see the fourth Hokage in action, which is a huge bonus, but you have a lot of character work from Kakashi. You get to meet some new characters like Obito and Rin. There's character growth, character introductions, all that stuff. Explanations not only for the Sharingan and how Kakashi got that, but why he is the person he is today. So he went from a boy spouting nonsense about, oh, people who don't follow the rules are stupid, they're dirt, they're lower than dirt. He went from that to a man who's willing to do anything for the people he cares about in his life. Plus, there were some really great action sequences in this arc. But honestly, for me, the arc gets an A for just being really super entertaining and telling its story well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope the new format is a little better for you to take in and enjoy. As for me, I actually loved working on this video, and I plan on doing these arc reviews like this in the future. Just kind of just talking about them, joking about them when they happen, all that stuff. But my weekly manga reviews will still be live action, as well as my weekly crusade against CBR with Trevor and Ultimarks. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments what you think of this new format, and also what your thoughts of this arc are. I would love to hear from you. Like the video too if you were entertained in any way, shape, or form. Ring the bell too in case you do subscribe and you don't get notified when my videos go up. But speaking of subscribing, don't forget to do that, because next time we're going to be focusing on part 2 of the Itachi Pursuit Mission arc. So until then, I've been your world champion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya! I don't need you, better things are coming on the way.